Welcome back. I'm Jill with the carefreekitchen.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you this viral feta pasta recipe. Now this recipe has kind of blown up on TikTok and on Instagram, but today I'm excited to share with you my favorite version of this viral pasta recipe. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it with some tortellini pasta, and you can use any kind of tortellini pasta here. You can use a pesto or a meat filled, a sausage filled. Today I'm going to be using a 3-cheese pasta blend, and then it's loaded with these plump cherry tomatoes, and it's super garlicky and has this amazing light and tangy sauce on it, and I hope that your family loves it just as much as we do. Okay, so for our ingredients, here is some feta cheese, and I just found the brick of the feta cheese, but I have made this before with the crumble, and that does work really good too. I have a pint of just some cherry tomatoes, and you can use tricolor cherry tomatoes or just whatever your grocery store has. And then I have some fresh basil, some garlic cloves, salt, pepper, olive oil, and then for my variation, I'm gonna do this cheese tortellini, and this makes such a fun flavor combination and texture combination, and I hope you guys love it. Okay, I wanna preheat my oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna add my cherry tomatoes, my garlic cloves, the basil, and then I'm going to salt and pepper this just a little bit. Okay, and now a drizzle of olive oil, maybe a few tablespoons. And now we're just gonna mix this up and make sure all of the tomatoes and garlic are coated in the olive oil. Okay, and then we're just gonna add our feta cheese, a little bit of olive oil. Okay, so you're gonna wanna put it into the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, and you want your tomatoes to be really soft and tender. So if you need to do 5 or 10 more minutes than that, that's great. You could also add in any of your favorite vegetables or some added protein in there. I mean, this recipe is just so versatile. Okay, and then for the pasta, I wanna be sure and bring my water to a boil, add some salt, and then I'm just gonna add my tortellini pasta. And this will cook up in just like 3 or 4 minutes. It's frozen, so it stopped the boiling, but I'll just set a timer here for about 4 minutes and we'll be ready to go. All right, here is my feta pasta. As you can tell, it's like brown on the edges, and then the tomatoes are cooked through. So now I'm just gonna stir it up. And as I'm doing this, I want to be sure and mash those garlic cloves a little bit more. And we can kind of mash these tomatoes down. Oh, this smells so amazing. Okay, and then to our pasta, I'm going to add some cooked tortellini. And then we'll just mix this all together. And you can certainly use meat tortellini, pesto tortellini, or this is just a 3-cheese tortellini. That works really good. And then to finish it off, I like to add just a little bit more of the fresh basil, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and voila. This pasta is super tart and tangy with all that feta cheese and then those fresh tomatoes, and then topping it off with the fresh basil and then also the Parmesan cheese. This is a meal your family's going to love. All right, here is my feta pasta. It looks and smells so amazing, and I think it's time for a little taste test here. All right, I'm just gonna get a tomato and a pasta right there. Oh, looks so good. It really is so yummy. And that cheese-filled pasta is so delicious on there, along with that fresh basil on top. It is really so good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Carefree Kitchen. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow me here, and I will show you all kinds of fun and easy recipes that your family will love. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.